Monday morning, while the world gets to work, this is what Haida Gwaii is doing. This morning seems like a good day to go out to Toe Hill and see if we can catch sunrise either up on the hill, or if we don't get out there in time, maybe down at Blowhole Rock. Haven't seen it before, so looking forward to it. Join me. Of course, you may ask, what's a trip out to Blowhole Rock without a mediocre at best short filler cigar? This morning we feature the Flor del Todo. Yeah, Flor del Todo. Don't know what it means. Sounds like a mix between an 80s rock group and a Mexican dessert. But we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna do a little time lapse as we go out, see if we can catch a deer or two. Not catch a deer, just on video. Number 2. I have to assume we're not going to be the only ones out there this morning. Maybe a few other early risers. I don't know. I guess if you're out here long enough, maybe you get used to this after a while, and it's just like looking out the window. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not there's others out there. We'll see if we even make it in time. 5:30 now. I think sunrise is coming in about 15 minutes, and I think I've got about 14 minutes to go. But we'll try and time warp through it, see if we can get there together through the magic of GoPro time warp. Let's try some light. That was a real close call. I'm not sure if Bambi even understood what was going on there, but that was not cool for Bambi. Bridge number 3. Not sure if the video will do this justice at all, but it feels like you're driving through the land of giants. The trees are so tall and so close to the road that it really feels like you're driving through an ancient forest. Well, we are driving through an ancient forest, but it really gives you a feeling of how small you are. And it's okay, because you're in this spot where you're experiencing all of this nature and all of this ancient world that was here before you and will be here after you, and it just exists whether people are here or not, except for this one little road that meanders through it. So we'll go back to a little bit more. Stop filling the roads. There. Let's watch a little more of it. Dumping down buckets of rain right now. I don't know if you can hear it. You can certainly see it, but we may still catch sunrise in the pouring rain. It'd be cool if we do. If we don't, no, it was still a cool drive. Oh, and it's no longer raining. It just stopped. Completely stopped raining. First one's here. First one's here. I'm gonna catch this on the way back. This is the path out to Blowhole Rock at the base of Toe Hill. You can see there's the, I don't think that's the Yaccoon River. The river there. It's just heading out to the ocean. And it looks like we might not get sunrise this morning. A little path. They have all these paths that they've built in here so that you can actually walk out to these spots without damaging the ground and nature underneath. That takes you up to Toe Hill viewpoint, and this is taking us out to Blowhole Rock. Volcanic rock down there. He's peeking through, but there's an awful lot of cloud cover there. Not sure who's up there, but we're disturbing him this morning. Your little bird up there is not liking it. I didn't realize it was 700 meters out to this thing. Clearly miscalculated my morning exercise routine. Just to give you some sense of how small we are, figured I'd throw that in. Now back to the hike. Welcome to Toe Hill and Rose Spit viewpoint. If we're lucky, I think I've timed the blowhole wrong because it only happens when the tide's coming in and the tide happens to be going out. But hey, it's not a wasted trip, right? I mean, check this out. Look at that, the Americans are getting rain over in Alaska. We still got a shot at getting some sun through there. That's where the sun's coming up. We've still got a shot at some sun. So Toe Hill is formed from a molten rocky outcropping that forced its way up through two tectonic plates. And because of the way it was jammed together and the way it cooled as it came up, it formed these basalt columns. They're uniformly shaped, kind of like you see in Scotland at Scarabray, Fingal's Cave, or Fingal's Bridge, I guess it is. It's a little tough to see them right now. I'm trying to, but over here, it's all lines going up from the sides of these basalt columns. We could take a look at what we find around ourselves, this strange alien landscape. These are all naturally formed molten, it's like lava rock. It's dark. When the tide goes out, it leaves these pools. So in these pools, because this is all underwater when the tide's fully in, and in these pools sometimes there'll be fish. They don't last long because I think the seagulls and the ravens come along and get them. But check out this rock. Look at that. Where do you see that in the whack, hey? That one there, it's formed into its own little pool. Yeah, and there's a little guy swimming around in there. I hope you make it back out, dude. I hope you make it back out. A linear formation all the way across. It's so different when you look at it from above, and then when you look at it from the side, all these little ribbed formations, when you get down low, you can see that they're lines. And from above, you can't tell that at all. I don't want to get too far out here, or you're going to get a video of an idiot wiping out. I had to get a video of this little area here because it's kind of cool. You can see that the rock has been washed away in there, but you've still got this little bridge up above it. Let me see if I can get over top and see. I think this is as far as the Williams shall go. You got a little beach area there that goes down to the water. And we might get Mr. Golden Sun pretty quick if I'm lucky. It's pretty cool. You see there's an awful lot of rain coming down out there on the ocean. Well, she's peeking through. Let's chance. I'll run down to the beach here, see if we can't snap an ankle on the way. I'm pretty good at that. Okay, well, Lord hates a coward. Oh. And we are down. Check that out. Look at this. You got your own private beach with lava rock walls all around. Back up to the land. Another lava rock wall. This is all right. Oh, well, we're not alone. We have a couple of seagulls doing their shit. And the water is starting to come in. Okay, so we didn't get our classic sunrise. We got something a little bit different, but I'll take it. And we're here for another week and a half, so there'll be other opportunities. That's the thing. There's no clouds in Masset, so you take a drive out, and the way the clouds move around here, there's nothing to stop them. So, man, do I look old. Holy. There's one old looking dude. Anyway, here we go. Up the stairs and back to the origin story. We'll see if we can knock that off with a little bit of respect. Wouldn't you know it, as I leave, the sun comes out. As I'm standing in behind this 10,000-year-old forest, trying to capture a sunrise, freezing my fingers off, this is what happens. Now the sun comes out while old guy walks along the path. Okay, so I said I would try to do the origin story with a little bit of respect, and this is not the Haida origin story. This is the origin of Toe Hill. Oh, there's our little friend, the deer. Hey, buddy. You see him out there? You can just see his butt. Here he is. That's about as big as a deer is going to get on this island. Hey, where you going? Fine. That is actually the Hyleen River, not the Yaccoon River. So this is the story of Taw, and that's Taw. And apparently this fella here is Hopi. So Hopi is represented by this totem, and you can see a drum in his hand and a drumstick. So he beat the drum, and that made Taw. And this is Taw. Taw is represented as the greedy one. He has a fish in his hand and he's already eaten. So Derek White carved these, and Taw apparently was very greedy. They decided that they needed to try to get rid of Taw. Taw called the eagle to stop the drumming. The eagle smashed into the rocks, and that formed part of Toe Hill. Then Taw decided he wanted to get a whale. So as Hopi was banging the drum, Taw called a whale. The whale smashed into the rocks, and that's what formed Blowhole Rock, which we didn't see this morning, but we will. Then Taw started to throw big boulders, and Hopi continued to play the drums. Taw became very angry, and he ate so much that he became very fat. Fell off the cliff and smashed on the ground. And the Haida people can still see him there today. So Hopi became a man deserving of great respect, returned to the native village, and became very old and married Beautiful Star. So that's how Toe Hill and Blowhole Rock came to be. Yeah. So I know I messed that up, but you get the idea. And if you come up here, you can read it for yourself and probably get it right. You go a little bit further, and you'll be on the Hyleen River, or Gandli. Gandli is the Haida word for river. Now we're going to see that sun coming up. Just over on the other side of the bridge is the access to the Cape Fife Trail. I don't know if we'll get the Cape Fife Trail this trip, but I'm definitely getting it in July when Candlestick gets up here. So it's probably time to head back to the real world now. May go collect some driftwood on the way back. Thanks for joining me this morning. Wrangler. Oh. Well, Williams is taking the Armada out onto the beach this morning. This would be the far east end of South Beach. And this is what's in front of us. Feels like it's probably a, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's a Coffee and a Ramon moment, doesn't it?
Well, I think it's definitely coffee so far. I think Ramon's going to make it very short.
There's an ideal spot just up there for having ourselves a sit some ass and have some cigar. That's a little dry.
Lovely morning.
Yeah. I see one piece of wood that definitely comes with us.
That piece right there.
Uh-oh.
Little Kirby thing?
No.
Then we can
Yes. been a good morning so far.
Profitable if you consider little hunks of wood profit.
The Williams are out with their Ramones. Thank you, Cody and Shay.
Get out of town.
We're in search of Driftwood and other things that are inexpensive to free. That
Like the noise for the morning.
is that the Nissan click? It sounds like a drum beat. Very long intro.
Fast word. It's not any minute now.
There you go.